It is loud here where I'm parked, but it isn't as hot as it was yesterday, and I'm sort of dressed for yesterday, but not. See, the OCD girl has always thought of things, so I bought a skirt just in case I wanted to pull over my capris. So, but yeah, it said on my app it was 72, and I'm like, what? Ah, Jesus. So, I mean, Jeebus. I don't know if I'm allowed to blaspheme. Let's see. Oh, okay. Hi, Faz. Saw you earlier on Nora. I was just like checking in because it was live and I was leaving the house. And I almost said, yes, ma'am, I'm on my way. So, let's see. That's a weird thing. Anyway, I just noticed, or just said that Dawn's been trying to go live on the cruise. She should probably check and see if she's missed the, was it the cell service, which they charge a stupid amount for, I thought? Ugh. And there's also helpful hint for a living. If you're close enough to the shore, there's probably a cell site, so you can always go that way. So, hi Katie Peta, yes, we're all doing okay. Hope you are too. I watch bits and clips when I can, because I don't seem to be watching a lot lately, but I'm trying to get better. Stress levels have gone down, and I'll always do my advertisement for Nixit because they are a great, like, oh, see, I'm doing it again. I'm doing the gimbal thing. They're a great junk removal company because they're owned by a woman. They're out of Castro Valley, and they say junk removal because when they take it back, you do pay for it, duh. I mean, I'm thinking, yeah, we did pay to get it removed, but what they do is they take it to their warehouse and divide it up. They have like a section for Habitat for Humanity and a section for, like, I guess, schools and lower income people, and whatever's left over, they give it to like the rag and bone guy, and then he can sell it. So they try to keep as much out of the landfill as possible. So I will always, like, say great things about these guys. And it looks like they've upgraded a little bit. So that's a good thing. So always help your local businesses. Oh, I'm sorry, Katie Peta. Yes, thank you for your support. Ew, creepy. Hi, sitting. Where are you? I don't see you. So, yes, for my hour of therapy, or I guess it'd be technically like 2.5 hours because it's a drive too, because I'm like a total driving freak. So I love to drive. And I was listening to, since I can't sing anymore on the way here because it makes me too fluffy, I have to stick in Taylor Swift somewhere because, you know, of course now I'm a Swiftie, go figure. But I was listening to Natalie's yesterday with that guy talking about cults and stuff, because he was a deprogrammer, or help people get out of cults. And it was really interesting to mention Synanon again, and I'm like, Synanon. But I was thinking about maybe getting my brother, holding him down, and having him tell me about Synanon so I can say it. Because like I said, all I see about Synanon is the angels saying hi to me. Because the people in the program had to wear white robes. So I always thought they were angels. Isn't that funny? And it was back in the day when it was in Oakland, where it was more of a drug rehab. Ooh, it is chilly. Drug rehab place, but their methods were a little creepy. Ooh, I should have put on that skirt. So, their sponsorship. I might. You never know. Maybe I'll put them in the hashtag so they can see it. I know, but I was way too fluffy for a fog, and I wasn't really learning anything because there isn't a lot of things to learn, or there aren't a lot of things to listen in the afternoon I was a big fan of Nora, so when Nora stopped doing it regularly, I was just sort of not paying attention. It's windy. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to be doing it from this side of the world today. It's back to normal on that side of the world. Hi, Kenny Adcox. Hi, Retired Red. Hi, Sarah Styles. It's like, it was, 80? And the wind was 80. Today it's like, probably 80, but the wind is like making it go down to 65. That's typical San Francisco. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do you miss being able to have conversations with people about nothing at all? Ooh, no, I'm going to sit in the wind because I can, with this phone, ooh, I'm turning my gimbal, sorry. Learning the gimbal, forgot to do something yesterday. So I have great freaking zoom on this phone. So, do you wish you were out and about and having a good time with people instead of having to listen to this annoying lady sitting out front telling her what the things you are missing, like movies and good books and dinners out with your friends, real friends, friends that you could talk about anything about instead of just having to talk about Scientology. Ooh, I'm going to freeze my butt off. Don't you wish you could do that? Sometimes it's annoying because people are slightly annoying, but sometimes they're not. And I think they're talking to somebody new. So, how much have you spent? So cute. What is he?
She is a multi-poo.
She's a multi-poo. Oh my god, she's freaking adorable. How old is she?
6.
Awesome.
Just got a slammer.
I noticed. I was like, oh my god. Perfect tourism. Thank you. Thank you for answering my question.
For like some celebrity now?
Oh no, I'm protesting. So, like I said, you could be out here doing this instead of me, not protesting, but talking to people about their multi-poos. Because, dogs are great. And in in San Francisco, in the Bay Area, everybody loves if you talk about their pet and asks if you can pet them. Always remember that people ask if you can pet. And things like that. And you can start up conversations because you can do that here on the outside. And it doesn't all have to be about one subject. And you can talk about other things. And I know I'm not supposed to be saying bad things about Scientology, but I've just never been into the deprogramming part that way. Ooh. So I wonder what happened to the tape. The ghost must have taken the tape away from me. Oh, there. Here we go. Okay, I know I'm not listening. I'm not looking at because it looks like there's somebody new in there, or 2 people. Unfortunately, when you go through this, it'll cost you about $100,000 to get to OT3 to find out there's a volcano involved and some guy named Xenu that they'll never tell you about. Xenu is an alien, and he comes from another planet, and he froze a bunch of people that he didn't want on his series of planets because they were overpopulated. So he froze them, came over to here, and this is 75 million years ago, came over to Earth, dropped them in a bunch of volcanoes that we don't have anymore, so I don't know how evolution got rid of that, and then flew a plane over all these volcanoes, and they were DC-8s, which was a airplane in the 50s, and weirdly enough, Xenu's home planet looked like the United States in the 50s. So he came by with DC-8s, where collectors don't even collect because they're not that exciting of an airplane, dropped hydrogen bombs down the volcanoes, and then left. And then these volcanoes, or these bombs, obliterated the bodies that were in there, and the bodies became spirits, which they call thetans. And so you had all these thetans roaming around here, waiting for bodies to invade. So I would assume that evolution then started. And so now what they're saying is these thetans have invaded your body, and your point is to become clear. So you're relying on a heavy-duty, top-of-the-line science fiction lord named Xenu running this body thetans. Oh God, I can't think of anything else, and they're still right there. So yeah, but you don't even find that out when you're registering. You don't find that out until you're at OT3. And then your point is to get to clear, which is OT8, which can take decades. And usually within that decade, there's about $250,000 being spent to get to OT8. And then you find out you're not clear then either. You cannot fix your body if you break a bone. You cannot never have asthma again because it's something with your body and not something with science fiction. So most people who hit OT8 are very underwhelmed and slightly depressed because they find out that nothing is all this great at OT8, and they spent all these years and all this money and all this support, because usually to get up there too you have to support them, and everything they could afford, because that's what LRH said, L. Ron Hubbard, is that you charge them what they can afford. So you spent all this money, you've tried to get your whole family into it, and then you find out that Xenu doesn't really help when you hit that OT8. So, and all that auditing and all that Xenu didn't do anything for you. Ooh, I can't know. It didn't do it correctly. Damn it. Oh well. Okay, I'm done for the moment. Freeze. Okay, now I've got to go back because I talked through the whole thing. Okay, at Cox, that's what I need. Hi, Annabelle. Yep, sub to Own Noir. She's awesome and she's a Giants fan. She used to live here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see. Zoom. That's all the zoom I can get. And it closed. Come on, ghosts. You're supposed to be on my side today. What did I do to lift the ghosts off? That's what I always say, because this is a financial institution that was built in 1910s, around there. And so a lot of people lost a lot of money in this place, while the people who owned it got a lot more. So there can't be, could be why they're here. It can't necessarily be a good juju. What we need to do is get the good 5 people around here that live here, and we should all surround this place one day and sage it. It can't hurt. Okay, where am I? Let's see. They can sit there. And somebody behind me said that was my church. That was interesting. Oh, I know you didn't see the dog. I'm sorry. Learning the gimbal thing, one of these days I'll be able to immediately go down dog level. Because most people, I haven't had a person who said, please don't film my dog. I've had people that are like, don't film me. So I've gotten really good at filming dogs. Wee, look, person. So they must be just doing their session. So, because I don't recognize the hair comb. And they're trying to get in front of me. Maybe I'm not being monitored right now, which would be weird. It was a Maltipoo. I want a Maltipoo. It was so cute. It was little. It's a tripper. I would love it. I should put that on my list for Tsuki Meow, because she goes and walks dogs at the shelter near her house, and she's keeping an eye out for a Cavalier King Charles and a Maltese cat, or a Cavoodle, which is a Cav Poodle. Hi, Club Champions. I'm trying to read on one phone, and I bought a tablet plan for the other phone and stuck a SIM card in it, which gets better mileage, which gets better signal, because using my phone that I use every day as a hotspot, roaming around, it wasn't doing very well. So it only costs $20 a month, which is really cool. And we'll see if I hit the limit on it. So, okay, come on. Thing in the Valentine Club project on Tuesday. Yes, I'm cold because it was really hot yesterday, and now it's not in San Francisco. Hi, No Face. How was your birthday? Still in birthday cake coma, having the chocolates Oh my god. That would be called diabetes. What? Ooh, 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 ooh. The ghosts are working. The ghosts are working. I guess I kept the multiple on myself. It was adorable. And it even had, you could tell they were tourists. It even had a little Alcatraz black and white striped shirt on. It was really cute. It was like, wow, why can't all of our tourists be this fun, you know? I keep trying to get her face. Here goes Fuzz again. It's something about our astrological sign being Aquarius is that we have this problem about being able to research everything. Woo, woo, woo. It's like flashing. It's like the ghosts are going, get it, get it, get it. She looks like someone I know, but she isn't. But she reminds me of somebody I know. Hi, Mini Minion. Let's see. Okay, so now that we've, well, it's really great that you guys are all visiting today. Thank you. And you know, we don't talk smack. I talk about our future president because I want to, and she's from Oakland, and I was told many times that nothing good comes out of Oakland, so that's why I support her. About a week after the election, I'll stop talking about politics. I hope. So, but during this time, I was going to wear my Crazy Cat Lady Bloom County shirt today, but I thought the pink would just stick out a little bit because it was supposed to be hot. So, because I got one in pink. Hi, Tuki. So it must have cooled down at your house. It's cooled down over here. Ugh. To where I'm so not dressed for it. Oh, okay, let's go walking. Let's go show people what they don't take care of. And I know you can hear me a little bit, so until Papa Cat, and Papa Cat's in a meeting, so he's not here. Oh, wait, zoom, where's Carrie Ann when I need her? Carrie Ann's doing a book club for members. I can't remember the guy's name. I need to find it because I want to get a real book thing. Yeah, see? I figured you're probably at the same temperature that I do in the city. So I bet you it's nicer than yesterday. Ugh. Besides the fact that every time it gets hot now, I get paranoid that there's going to be a fire somewhere. So, and someone was reporting on a fire I was watching. Your kitties are, Minion says, all my kitties are all, my YouTube one actually sat through an almost 4-hour live stream. They like the voices? Wait till the parrots show up when I'm on late enough for the parrots. Ooh, 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 gotta reach for that. See, I'm too short and I wouldn't have seen that. See? Curious. Curious of what? So, this is a weird thing. Maybe somebody's leaving these for me. I don't know. What are your personality strengths and weaknesses? Unfortunately, I know, and that's probably from Synanon teaching when I was younger. No, I was never in a game room, but my family did use it on each other. Let's see. Yeah, Stephen Hassan. Now I've got to find that book. I'm going to have to order it and sit through one of them. So, Papa Cat is going away for a couple of days. I'm going to up my security because I wanted to get extra cameras for the house anyway. Because unfortunately, listening to cult stuff is making me paranoid. I was doing the live stream. Oh my God, you've got a kitty? Carrie Ann has the best kitty besides Squirrel, which is on the lifeboat. Because Squirrel just sits there. She's a tortie. She's cat and basket. But Carrie Ann's got Soda, which in Oregon is called Pop. Oh, you got it on Audible. I know, but it's like my brain's starting to work again. Because I guess I'm taking care of myself. Let's go through Scientology's to don't list for the day. Things to don't. Number 1, fix building. Number 2, let's fresh air in building. 3, pay taxes. They were talking about that. I told you our future president lived through Jonestown, watching it on TV. She probably heard Waco commuting, because that's what I did. I heard all about Waco because I was listening to the liberal talk channel here, and when I was commuting, and I always had at least an hour commute, so that one I got reminded of when I was listening to the guy on Natalie's thing. So it's like, yeah, she's been exposed Synanon to things, and her mom may have, because you could volunteer. That's how my mom used to work at Synanon, or not work, but how she would participate. She'd volunteer there. So if her mom was into helping people and stuff too, she could have done it. It's like there's a big thing here, or was a big thing here, about volunteering and giving your time, no matter what side of any spectrum you were on, because it'd be helping people in your neighborhood. Sort of like, going to the stores in your neighborhood. All rescued from outside. That's really cool, Mini Minion. A friend of mine has 8 cats. You can't tell. And she just got 2 new ferals. Alameda has a huge feral thing. And so some people, and especially a no-kill policy, we all help to give money to have them fixed. So near me is a huge cat, feral place, which probably isn't as big as much anymore. It's in tall grass. So, and if you leave feral cats alone, they'll leave you alone. So my friend got, she had just recently, in the past year, lost her outdoor ferals. Weirdly enough, one she fell off a roof or something. Something happened, and she never really healed it. And that was Abby's mom. But they tried for a while. And I can't remember what the other one. The 2 before that, one was adopted. I mean, hey, if a cat adopts you, you get to keep it. So, but yeah, it's big feral place. I still want a dog though, and I still want a husky, but I don't think Papa Cat could take it. I mean, I'm sorry, it's a cult, They'll take all your money. They won't give it back, ever. Oh well. Can't say I didn't try. TNR. TNR? The brain fog is real. That's why it's called Club Brain Fog. Diagnosed, unfortunately. But it also might have something to do with the type 2 that I just got told I got. So this is the hair today. It's like, wow, I'm looking at myself. Yes, don't miss Declare Dave's interview with L. Ron Lyer this Thursday night. We are reminding people to go see this because it'll be interesting. Declared Dave, or Elron, My Zenu's involved in it somewhere. That's what I call her. I call her My Zenu. Oh my god. I'm such a weirdo. Trying to change my phone thing. It's going to break up. Yes, it is. Okay. Because we all know how to use our phones really, really well. Or how to use our little cameras. They are great little cameras. You have to admit that. So, but now I was trying to turn it. Oh, and the thumbnail. The thumbnail is me and Papa Cat in 2005 at, believe it or not, Andrew Dice Clay in Vegas. When we thought we were all young and techie and hot. So I had to put it up there. It's I just took a picture. There's reflection in it everywhere, but I just had to because it was so cute. So God, that's a bee. What's there a bee doing in the middle of here? I hope she's not a Scientologist. She looked really cool at her age. She's not, yay. I want to be like her. Oh. Marianne, you know you can always be late or not even be here and you've got school stuff. You know that. So. Cat or dog? Weirdly enough, I saw a thing on Huskies that said that Huskies have a problem with between your legs too. So luckily enough, Lady Bird will let me walk like over her. I might have stepped on her tail when she was a kid. That's why she did that, because she does the flirt flop right in front of me. Yeah, the you can't resist my tummy, you want my tummy is all great, and it's wonderful. Which is great when it's coming from a Norwegian forest cat, because it's fluffy tummy, and if I like comb her correct, or if I pet her correctly, she'll let me brush her, and she's supposed to be brushed every day. The last vet told us we need to pay more attention to her, even though she doesn't have any mats. I was doing it like every other day because her hairballs were gross. We took her to the vet because we thought the hairball, something was wrong with it. So I love this. Everybody's saying hi, hi, hi. Oh, desert dog. Hi, guy. Hey, got halfway through. Not bad. So my weird ass nerve problem makes me stumble. I thought it was a balance thing. It's not. It's the nerves, and I don't know how to stimulate them because they're probably not going to come back from my dropped foot in 1997. So let's see. What am I missing? You have Norwegian food? Oh my God! That is awesome. Is she just as bratty as mine? Mine wants to rule the world, and I have a girl tabby, orange tabby, who is just like, sometimes you don't need to rule the world. It's fine. So, yes, this thing is 7 years old. Oh my God, 7 years went by like that. I swear to God. Let's see. The thing is I think the tabby actually fell off the stair rail. We have a stair rail that goes down at 9-foot floors. I don't think she fell from very high, but she hasn't been on the stair rail since. No, these hairballs were weird. They looked like poop. They were tubes. That's why we took her to the vet, because we didn't know what the heck it was. So, am I going to have another guy staring at me again? He got to me. When I got to the car, it was weird. It was so paranoid. I got over it by the time I hit the bridge, but it was like, how dare you? We're all fixed again. Bummer. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do I slightly annoy you and cause anxiety? Well, that's good, because then it'll make you think. It'll make you think about what you can be doing out here is fulfilling a life of things you can do and places you can go and people you can talk to without having to worry about if you're doing it wrong. You can get a job at any age if you want, because you can get jobs online, and they're not allowed to ask you how old you are. Even though I don't know how you get away with that with degrees, and if they're allowed to ask about degrees and stuff. So yeah, it's illegal in California to ask about your age. It's probably federal too. You can always go back to school, go to school, find out how much schooling you have had if you know the person who schooled you, because I've heard most Scientologists are homeschooled. And then get what you need to get. If you want to get a GED, get a GED. If you have one but don't have a higher education, you can always try to go to a community college first. Laney in Oakland offers college for free. I'm sure there are other ways that everybody can get at least an associate's for free. There's a huge book that's probably now a huge website, but you can probably find the book at the main library. of scholarships. And I mean scholarships as weird as $50 for someone who's the daughter of someone somewhere. There are scholarships all over the place that people don't know. I discovered them even back in the old ages when I was graduating from high school, because it was just amazing of the things you could get a scholarship for. So you can always do that and try to figure out how to make your college experience not as bloodletting as it is now, but will change after January. Freaks. Ew, I think it's just this one spot. It's really just icky. So, you know, if you have to make that much noise walking in your heels, you don't know how to wear them. Poor thing. She's probably going to hate life tomorrow. Oh, Mini Minion, I'm sorry. No, we got ours as a baby. She was abandoned at my friend's doorstep. So my friends have what's called a cattery. They had it attached or added on when they wanted to renovate the house. So, and they luckily enough didn't have to pay a lot more than they expected, because they started when the pandemic started. So no face, what is your kitty? Oh, L. Brown Hub Cult. Did I say hi? Hi. Let's see. Jamie. So, gets a just cause today. Gets a what? Gets a what? Oh, I can't see. Yes, iPhone if you want to. That's also why I've got two phones running right now on two different things, is because I can't see like memberships or stickers or anything when I'm on the Prism app. So I run it on my regular phone so I can see things like that. So people should become members. I think it's only like $1.99. And it's easier to stay, it's easier to not be kicked off by YouTube, because if you're just subbed to something, they'll kick you off. I did it for 2 weeks straight once, I think, the beginning of the year with Natalie. Every time she'd show up on my homepage, but every time I went there, I was unsubscribed. I kept subscribing and subscribing. So, and there's no way to join a membership for $0. Somebody said they did once. That way you wouldn't get kicked off, but I haven't seen anything like that. So maybe they got smart. That's the lowest I could do it. So, yeah, there probably is a cult survivor scholarship, because somebody's very rich dad probably said, I'm going to build this fund for something. So, No Face said, do you miss peace and quiet? Well, if you leave Scientology, then you won't have to hear me. Well, that's the thing. They're against psychiatry and psychology and all the mind stuff. But me just coming here 1 hour a day at 2 o'clock, every day I want to, gives them anxiety, even if I'm not doing anything. And that's the weird part. It's just my existence will give you anxiety. That's just a well-known thing, because it's like, oh God, here she comes. That sort of thing. Or if you're waiting for me to come, the days that I don't come here probably cause more anxiety, because they're expecting me and I don't show up. So that's why it's like, I can come here and basically talk about lemon cake for an hour. But just my own existence drives their anxiety level up a little. And if their anxiety level is up a little, then maybe they'll pay attention, or since I'm around, maybe they'll want to know why I'm here, who I am, find the channel, Club Brain Fog. And, the publics have to have regular cell phones. The publics cannot be that shielded from everything. And I know that at least one, even though I haven't seen her in ages, was a public. So the people who walk in are publics. So maybe the people who are walking in, I am helping them to at least ask these guys and see what their responses are, and maybe like tickle that, ooh, let's go down a rabbit hole thing, and then they'll do it. So it's like I'm taking it from really weird angles. No yelling, that's a theater voice. No banners, even though I'm so at one point wanting to become the New York sign guy. Hi! Can I pet?
Huh?
Can I pet?
Yeah, $5.
No.
$5 a pet.
No.
It's $5 a pet.
These are my favorite. Hi, you lovely puppy. Girl or boy?
She's a girl.
What's her name?
Sky.
Hi, Sky. And she's like, okay, I'm done with you. Okay, bye, sweetie. Bye, sweetie. Thank you. That was a great pity. Velvet dogs. I'm getting along with the dad beast again. I forgot to say. Whee! But he's the reason I don't get a velvet dog. He's afraid of them. Hey, people are afraid of certain things. People are afraid of certain dogs. I was afraid of dogs for a while for some reason. So, but that was some very good velvet dog bill. Even if I didn't give her $5. He said $5 to pet her. No, I don't think. No Face asks, are you driving their Scotch tape budget to an unsustainable level? No, I don't think so. Whoops! Didn't realize I was out here? Cool! Did you see him? Did you see him? Oh my god, I can't believe you didn't know I was here. Now they do. Now I'm going to cause anxiety. Did you guys see their face? I will try to get better at showing puppies. But there haven't been a lot lately. They just started popping up again today. So, what did I do? Sky's a live for $5. Yes. She smiled too. That's what I love about those dogs, is that they smile. That's why I want one so bad. So, oh my god, probably, because yeah, she's a Norwegian. Her whole family, all of her kittens were Norwegians. They were dumped at the doorstep. Their mom was gone, so they had to take care of them. And one of my friends, the partner, I call him the partner because I talk to her more now. He's very good at taking care of hard to take care of kittens, like 2 weeks, 10 days, stuff like that. He really enjoys it. And they went, one of the stories I always tell is they went to a hotel here in San Francisco for their anniversary, but they had 3 kittens that they had to take care of. So they brought, and it was a cat-friendly hotel. And so this was like having to bottle feed like every couple of hours. And so they took them with them. And the people at the hotel gave them the presidential suite. Because they had the kittens, they thought it was adorable. So there's a picture of her in an evening gown holding one of the kittens. So yes, these are the people I like to align myself with. So yes, and Sky was smiling a lot. And as me and Papa Cat say, we'll remember the dog's name more than the person's name. It sucks. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to catch up again. Blue eyes. You have a blue-eyed velvet dog? I don't know what the hell is going on. Adam Carmona. Okay, hello, Adam Carmona. Let's see. Okay. Cooties. Yeah, your meeting's over, right? Yes, dogs and cats are better than people sometimes. One of my homeless guys is back. I think they tried to fix him. He's in new clothes. Well, he's in a new shirt. They didn't, the last time the cops, or the last time probably these guys called him, they didn't take him, they just talked to him. He's one of the neighborhood guys. So, Do you know when they want to come in, they always stop and then have to get on the phone? Oh, now he's talking about something on Friday. Hi, Pinchy Becky. How are you? So, oh, next one's in 15 minutes. Okay. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to get out of the car faster. Because on busy days or in really good parking spots, people stop to see if I'm leaving a lot. So, or actually, I'm sorry, you know, you can get out of there anytime you want to. Work is so stupid. That's funny. Oh my god, people are trying to get a hold of me and I didn't turn off my thingy, so oh well. I just blew in my cat's face to get it off me and my bat. No, because you know what? Cats are cats are evil and we love them. She'll get used to it, or he'll get used to it. And then one day you'll do it and he'll go, what? Neener, neener. Yeah, how was your birthday, Sean? You didn't say anything. Did you get cake? Did you get tipsy? Did you watch a good show? Did you cry in a corner? You have to tell us because we were all, you know, prepared yesterday for your birthday. Oh, hi, Portland SP supporter. Oh my God, hello you. I don't think I've seen you in a while. She's an evil bag. Yes, that's what I call. I actually have nicknamed the girls Baby Meredith and Baby Olivia. They're Taylor Swift's cats, and the DirecTV commercial. It's like Abby acts like Olivia does in the commercial. And yeah, so Papa Cat was like, "Who's Meredith?" And I showed him, and he's like, "Oh, okay, another name." Oh, I'm sorry you were in the hospital. I hope you're doing better. Watching us, you know, during your recovery time. So, you know, you can always hang out with us. I'm trying to make it longer, but trying to also get my type 2 down, which, because I'm not eating enough, I'm not eating 3 meals like I should. I never have. So I've been trying to make it longer, but sometimes the crash comes. But I am chopping up, since the latest crackers disintegrate in my purse, the latest snack is going to be salami and Havarti, cut into cubes, and that way I can have something that probably my doctor would approve of more than, you know, Fig Newtons or peanut butter Ritz or something like that. I actually do like cheese. I just haven't liked cheese in a while because I was the only one. Where did your pants go, Faith? Now, let's put it this way. Are they at someone's house or are they at some bus stop? Thanks, Fuzz, for putting up her link. SP support. Oh, Portland SP supporters link. Chocolate volcano cake. Oh my God. Ah, yes. I'm just learning how to be type 2. Because my mother didn't do it very well. She relied on lots of insulin, and I'm trying to avoid insulin. So I just need to adjust. Lose, what is it? Lose 40 pounds. I would like to lose 50, but 40 would put me in a good area. Oh my God. It's a song. It's a song, and I don't want to copyright it because you know you could copyright it real easily, and I like the song, so I can't sing the song either because they copyrighted me on a Roberta Flack song. That's what started all of that. And occasionally Papa Cat has to edit certain things out, so I have to talk through the whole song so nothing will happen, so it won't get picked up in the background. So there's a new bus here, and there's not a new bus that doesn't have like a bumper hit. And the street light looks fine that the bus hit last week, and now I can stop talking. I liked that song. That sucks. Oh. Oh my God. Well, at least your dog knows not to eat her, so they must be plain. But still, be careful. Don't let her get her in her mouth or his mouth. That's a new one, Adam Carmona. Miss Gavage is killing us slowly with this song. God, I'm so glad they don't play that song anymore. I would think of that song when I was just zoning out. It would pop up in my head, and all it would do was make me cranky. I mean, it was great for the house, because when I'm cranky, I clean the house. So, in a weird way, it was good that, you know, it was making my OCD go bonkers. But there's only so much in a car you can clean up before you get home. So, they need to clean this. Oh, look, somebody left a cigarette butt on the ledge. That took brains and skill. So it's nice to know that they're not only littering on the ground, but now they're littering on ledges, because I don't see anybody else go by here smoking cigarettes. I see people smoking things that have a white stripe down them. There's a lot of skunks in this world, but I don't see people smoking cigarettes anymore, because, you know, San Francisco is getting to be a joke that nobody smokes. Yes, they were. I love that song. Uh-oh, I'm missing some interesting dog talk. Mix of dogs of a pity and a Saint Bernard and a German Shepherd and a Chiweenie. What's a Chiweenie? You have a Saint Bernard. I miss my cousin Saint Bernard. He had a Saint Bernard named Brandy. I loved that dog. She couldn't come in the house, so when my cousin would visit, I'd sit on the porch with her. But I have a 3-story house, and I wouldn't put St. Bernard or Bernese or Newfie through that. But a flat house, I'd have a huge dog. I know that. So, don't you want to see your friends? Don't you want to come out and like exist with the rest of the world and not have to worry about things or relying on what things people tell you that it's really like out here? You know, you can come out here and get a job. Age has nothing to do with it. You can get one online. You can come out here and finish your education or get an education. As long as you're good at what you do, you don't have to focus on an education at first. You could focus on having like money to spend for room and board and things like that. We live in a place that has a high cost of living, and you could do things that can get you to where you can have roommates. And then you can go focus on your education while you're working. It still would not be as bad as here, because here I heard it's really good 10, 12 hours straight of nose to the grindstone and making money for people that don't notice or probably don't even really consider you guys. At this point, you're a commodity. So they don't even appreciate it. So you're doing things for people that don't appreciate things. And you're learning things that you don't even get to talk about because it's not what you're supposed to be doing. I don't understand. If you're supposed to be clearing the world, why are you not allowed to do anything after you get to clear? So spend a lot of money on this, and then you don't get to to talk about it to people who aren't in the church with you. Doesn't make sense. I mean, it might make sense to you guys, but looking at it in an alternative view, it doesn't make sense that you have to just be completely narcissistic and have this all be completely about yourself and you can't help anybody else. Charity is good for your brain. Charity is good to keep yourself within a range of emotions that make you happy. Doing good things for people makes you content. There's nothing wrong with that. Freaks. Told you the brain's getting better. And what color is your velvet dog, Portland? I left my wallet in El Segundo. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember it. And I did listen to A Tribe Called Quest. No Face said, I left my wallet in El Segundo. If you get that joke, you're old and listen to A Tribe Called Quest. And that's the thing. Oh my God, the 90s. That's old. Oh my God, I'm old. Let's see. Just saying copyright. Oh, is that what Dan walks in LA? It's sort of boring though. Talking through it's fun. Adam, bum. What did I miss? Oh well. He'll tell me tonight. He's leaving tomorrow morning. He's leaving so early that I'm not driving him to the airport. He takes a car to the airport because he has to wake up at like 5 in the morning. I only go to sleep like 3 hours before that. So, yes, we have to drive. We have to work ourselves to the bone when we get home today so that we're both tired, because I have to be at least in the room. This is how weird we are when we're together. I have to be at least in the room so he can sleep well. So, I think he just has to be in the house for me, but I don't have to like be quiet or anything. It's so funny. Chi weenie rules the roost, I assume. What's a chi weenie? I'm playing baby to go. It's like I can't catch up because I'm like 50 million ways right now. Oh, you're going to go to the doggies? Oh, okay. Have fun. Keep an eye out for me. Give them all pets and scritches. They do love the behind the ears. I can't wait till I have a dog that I can grab their ears and turn their head again, because that's what you do to puppies. So, let's see. Hello, Greg. I read it as Fook Scientology. How are you today? Welcome to the weird world. Aw. Yes, we'll do No Face. No Face says, everyone do something today that gives you nothing but someone else something. That sounds just like me. You're becoming a perfect chat person, you know that. So, bye you. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. So, okay, am I caught up? I'm caught up, aren't I? Okay, cool. So, here we are. I have my gimbal like projected a little, which actually might help me do things. I'm learning. I forgot when I was getting ready for bed yesterday to put on the beginner's guide for my gimbal, because weirdly enough, that's usually when I absorb most things. It's very strange. So Carrie Ann, we are having a members only club thing tonight, right, Carrie Ann? Sorry being exclusive, but sometimes things are easier to do as clubs, and I own my club people. I think a ride on a ferry. That's what it should be. The members only will be either a ride on a ferry or ride on a Waymo. Since things were going weird in life, the anxiety gets me to here, gets me through my therapy, then gets me home. Unfortunately. So life is not perfect, and it makes me grumpy. Just to say hello, have to go to work. Okay. Thank you for coming, Greg Fook at Scientology, or Greg Fook Scientology, and you can always watch the replay. Club starts next week. Okay. People need a week. Yeah, I was thinking, what are you going to read the book to us for the first chapter? Uh-oh. Look what I see. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, God, those blazers are in style now. Oh, my God. I thought that was a Scientology guy, but then he had gray pants, and they don't do that yet. So, you're from Australia. Cool. Go scare koalas. I know you. I know. I'm sorry. So, there's a great dog from Australia too, isn't there? Or there's a couple actually. I'm trying to think. Wasn't there a Mad Max dog? I know I'm distracting. You should be doing what you need to do. So, come back whenever you want to. I'm usually here at 2 o'clock. Trying to learn how to be here longer than an hour. So, but of course, the heck is that? Oh, kangaroos! Okay. It's either one phone or the other. I can see what the little thingies are. So, and nobody's found me a Rick James yet, huh? I want to say there was one back in the day that, you know, like the happy faces. There was a Rick James one. Since it's super freak. Cable car. Yes, I should do a cable car too. So, you too, Greg. Have a good day. Have fun. Don't annoy too many people, but poke the ones that need it. So if somebody comes here from China, it's possible. There are great ways to get out of China on the network. We're gonna have to put up pandas. I'm sure they love hearing that too. It's like, what's the animal from where you come from? India would be elephants. China would be pandas. Nepal. I think of goats when I think of Nepal for some reason. Bye, Greg. Now I'm like stuck. California are bears, and you're breaking it down to the multiverse here. I don't know where in Africa giraffes are from. Mainly. I think of Africa as a continent for lions too. So, mountain lions, I think of the United States. Oh, look. Ah, he almost did or didn't. Now he's walking away. See, you can see through the shears a little bit. And with the focus, it like lets you do it, but it also lets you do everything else. I think I'd have to grab him first to get the, like if I focused and then got him through the shears, he'd stay. Oops, almost. Oh, he's over there. Let's see. I would love to just get their faces because, face recognition software, because they have it on me. So, oh, hey, head. Whoops. I've got to do that. It doesn't stay. I can reverse the motion on the gimbal, but it goes back to the default when I turn it off. So let's see. Anything guys? Dr. Detroit is your chiropractor? I'm supposed to know what that means, right, Adam? Don't make assumptions. I'm climbing out of the brain fog. Finally. There's someone. What? See, this phone also doesn't have a huge problem when I move it when it's focused in. The Ultra did. This is the one I'm on is a Note 10. The Note 10 is better. Who's that? Ooh, that's interesting. Don't recognize that face. Does anybody recognize that face? Huh. Is that a goatee? Don't worry, that's not Cairo. Cairo's thinner. He's got that skinny build. And it's really hard when you get older to get out of the skinny build. My oldest brother had it. It's the, I want to go skiing every day of the week, and then I'll go on a bicycle, and then I'll go on my skateboard, and then I'll go back to skiing, and then I'll play some tennis. That sort of build. That face does not look familiar at all. Does it to you guys? Let's see. Focus. Sorry, dead air. I know. Freaking Aaron. It's Aaron's fault. Here I go again. I haven't to talk through it. This has been a weird thing lately. It's like I've been seeing really, really super nice like Harleys that have, that are totally loud, and the people riding them are, it's a midlife thing, I think. Isn't that horrible? I think he's gray somewhere. That's the thing. I don't think it's a weird mustache. I think that he's gray in a spot or two, and so it's just not translating, or there are a couple of people there. I think there are a couple of people there. And yeah, what happened to their... Oh, maybe somebody picked up the Scotch tape and it took off the veneer, and they learned. So, he's left. Can we see him at all? No. See, this is where the people need the big TVs like I have, that I'll look and go, oh, I can see that. Okay, are they twins? Oh my God, it looked like that guy just left, and he's still... See, we don't know who's here anymore because they change. So, I I don't know. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do you really miss the first 5 people you declared? Those are probably the most influential people in your life. And if you miss them, they miss you. If you miss them really badly, they miss you really badly. So what you want to do is that if you ever want to think about going somewhere else than here, you should get a hold of the people who are still around somewhere and contact them. They would probably be willing to help you out without a problem. So, because if you declared them, you pretty much ghosted him. And you can ask your branch manager about ghosting people. He seemed to be really good at it. That people even think of him now. And people don't know that he's here. His old people that he hung out with don't necessarily know he's here. And that's why you don't have a lot of people on skateboards around here. Because he just sort of went whoop and left. So there are people who talk about him, but it's not very big group. It's sort of like a group the size of mine, which is not very big. So if you ever want to leave Scientology, you don't have to leave under the routing out rules. There are people out here who practice Scientology without all the cult behind it and have their own meetings because it's based in the theory of Scientology and not in all the things that basically are there to break you down to the point where you just do what they say. You should try looking at it. Go to your public library and go on one of their computers and look it up. And when you're done on that computer, just go into settings and clear history and clear cache. Depends on what website or web browser you're on. Sometimes it has to be 2 different things. Sometimes it could be 1. But that'll take care of your existence on that computer in that library. So you might want to not wear anything that you wear here either. So, because, they watch you. Because they're afraid of you going away. Those are eyebrows? Let's see. Okay, he's new. I don't know that part of the face. And there is somebody next to him. And who is it next to him? I think these are imports. They do not look familiar unless they're not org. What's the back one? Foundation people. Let's see. Nobot? Hello, Nobot. Thumbs up. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard to open that door when you don't really want to go in. And it doesn't slam either. Sorry. To brain frog. Ribbit. So, Nobot is rather suspicious. Blah. I'm doing a orange guy. Suspiciously familiar. Can't put my digit on it. Well, if we don't recognize it and they're not causing problems, we're okay with it. Because Lord knows there have been days when everybody, well, me, because I've been on it forever, I change personas and come back to things with a completely different attitude about things because it was like, ooh, I screwed up the first time. So as long as you follow the rules, be nice, don't say anything disgusting. What the heck is that, Fuzz? That looks weird. I know, Carrie Ann. Hilarious the door wasn't slammed for her. A few people have tried to slam the door and it'll just rock back and forth. It's like, have they not come through the front door before? Is there something I'm missing? So, exactly. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way in. Which it could, yeah. And yeah, the grabbing it and pulling it. She's a regular. I see her. So. I know. Wasn't that a good one? The door is going to be hard to open when you really don't want to go in. Well, the brass door in the back is the same thing. I'm sure they didn't restore it, just fixed whatever hinge needed to be broken or fixed. And maybe even the company that they work with doesn't want to come back out because they were making light talk with somebody who was standing there and the cops got called on her. So that's not a very good reputation for them, that if somebody's around who they don't like, they call the cops on while somebody's doing work here. That's not going to give them a good reputation to have people coming out here. And also that's going to raise their rates. So, and since they have to pay for it with their own money at the org they're at, Fuzzy Logic knows. Okay, as long as, like I said, as long as you don't cross lines, you're fine. I don't make judgments on people in my own chats unless they're brats. So, the F in FBI stands for Fuzzy. Okay, Fuzz, what have you been smoking? Careful what you wish for. WAO and machine all may be included in Frank. Ooh, somebody's autocorrect is having fun. It's going to say, oh, I'm getting woohooed again. I changed my notification. So, yes, it's 106. My brain is starting to melt. These two in the front, they look new, so I should probably try to find out. When the brain gets better, the OCD will hit more. So I will be figuring out schedules for people because, you know, it's what to do. So, Buzz, we're getting close. I'm starting to show the pyramid. So, you guys, there we go. Whoops, no, it's running away. So we're room rating Cubs champion 16. He's live. So go rate him. Tell him I said hi. Tell him it was nice that he was here. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be pathetic because my Papa Cat will be going away. And when I get home and start cleaning the house, the girls will be like, oh God. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody subscribe. And if you want to, you can always become a member. So, yes, hugs and hugs for everybody. I'm glad everybody was here. Have a good day. Ciao, Bellas.